Chapter 3 Setup and Configuration.
Now you have successfully configured a Force.com site, you need to complete the remaining steps in the configuration of the application. Navigate to the Mercury SMS application from the pick list of available applications. The default landing page for the application is the Setup and Configuration page. Mercury SMS uses an API to connect Salesforce with Message Media in order to send individual and bulk messages. A free Message Media trial account can be provided for evaluation purposes during your free 14-day trial of Mercury SMS. This can be upgraded to a live account once your subscription to Mercury has been completed. To request your Message Media trial account, complete the activation details as shown in Step 1. You can see that most of the information has already been completed, so all I have to do is click on the Request Trial button. The activation sent icon will appear. You will shortly receive your account details via email from Message Media. The email will look similar to the example shown.
Enter your Message Media username and password received in this email into Step 3 on the Setup and Configuration page and click Save. The Account Details Saved icon will appear. Step 2 on the Setup and Configuration page is to configure a Force.com site. If you have not already done this, please view Chapter 2 in this series of demonstrations. This will outline a few simple steps to configure a Force.com site. This is required in order to handle the inbound SMS messages. Next, under Step 4, click the Generate Token button. The token will appear in the text box and the token created icon will appear. Now you are ready to generate your web push URL. This will be used by Message Media to process inbound SMS messages. Select the secure web address on the drop-down menu. This should be the Mercury site we configured in Chapter 2 of this demonstration. Once selected, click the Generate Web Push URL button. Your URL will be displayed. It is recommended that you copy this for use in a later step. The next step is for us to navigate to the Message Media website www.message-media.com. In the top right hand corner, click on the Sign In link. Enter your Message Media username and password. This is the username and password we received in the email in an earlier step. And click Login. Firstly, I'll show you the configuration on the Message Media site for trial accounts. Click on the Create a New Broadcast link. Set the internal tracking name as Token. Paste your web push URL into the message box and click the Save As Template button. Click the Logout link. Return to the Mercury SMS Setup and Configuration page in Salesforce and click on the Click Here link as shown to notify Message Media that you've completed the setup process. For live Message Media accounts, follow these steps. Sign into Message Media using your username and password. Under User Administration, select the Settings option next to the relevant user. Click on the Reply Settings tab. Paste your web push URL into the inbound message processing URL field and click Update. Click Close and click Logout. Back on the Setup and Configuration page, in Step 6, type the name of the user that will be the orphan message owner. The orphan message owner will be the person who is assigned task notifications for inbound SMS messages that are received from a number that cannot be found in your system. Once you've typed in the user's name, click the Save button. The default owner saved icon will appear. Step 7 on the setup and configuration page of Mercury SMS requires us to add the custom buttons and fields to the lead, contact, case, account, campaign and campaign member objects. Here's how to add the Send SMS button and SMS opt-out field to the contact page layout. Navigate to the Setup menu. Click Customize and then Contacts. Click on the Page Layouts link. Click on Edit next to the page layout that you wish to add the button and field to. Within the Buttons section at the top of the page, you'll see a button called Send SMS. Simply drag and drop that button into the Custom Buttons section on the page. Within the Fields section, there is a field for SMS opt-out. Again, simply drag and drop this into the relevant position on the page and click Save. If you now navigate to a contact record, you'll notice the Send SMS button is now visible, along with the SMS opt-out field. You can repeat this process for the lead object if required. For the account, case and campaign member objects, the process is the same, except that there is no SMS opt-out field to add to the respective page layout. We also need to add the Send Bulk SMS button to the campaign page layout to enable users to issue SMS messages en masse. Again, within the Setup menu, click on Customize, then Campaigns, and click on the Page Layouts link. Click Edit next to the Campaign Layout link. Once again, within the Buttons section, we can see there is a button, this time called Send Bulk SMS. Simply drag and drop that button down into the Custom Buttons section and click Save. Once you have added the custom buttons and fields to all the required objects, return to the Mercury SMS Setup and Configuration tab. In Step 8, we need to click the Activate button here at the bottom of the page. This will enable the outbound scheduler. The icon will appear indicating that Mercury SMS is now active and ready to use. There are additional configuration options at the bottom of the Setup and Configuration page. For example, we can check the box to issue an email notification to users when inbound SMS messages are received. Once the Trigger User Email option has been ticked, simply click Save to confirm the changes. In the Configuration section, we are also able to select the user to notify on incoming messages. Select the relevant option on the pick list and again click Save. Congratulations, you are now ready to start using Mercury SMS.